This is a little pre-party before the bag gets flipped out. I did tell her that there was something that happened and she'll have to let me know when she finds out what it is. So that's a little funny business, isn't it? Whoever's been watching this would know, but she did not see. I actually think it turned out pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, what another really nice accident. You know, we have accidents that are not so nice, so what about the accidents that are? They happen, isn't it? Man, that looks pretty cool. Very cool. Man, it is tempting. She was saying we could have just kept it like this. Made this the outside. I mean, how crazy sort of, I don't know, man. That's pretty crazy. Pretty cool. I think there's a good mix. Like, don't do all the panels. Don't do the bottom. And maybe don't do the back, but the front and the flap is a really good option, especially because the inside of the flap is actually not really abrased that much, I guess you could say. And then the outside is waterproof, and it looks like, it looks kind of sick. And now this is the pre-flipped, like, how would you say this? It's so stiff right now. It's in the pre-flip stage, so it's holding this like opposite sort of, what would you call this? Curvature or stiffness, lines, like, for example, this bag was the same, and when you flip it out, it kind of gets this, a different shape. So its shape is different than it will be. I do like this sort of boxy style, but I don't think it would really, it's not really that comfortable. You really want something that would be sort of sliding and be able to move easily, not get stuck on things. Nice music. So anyway, I'm waiting on Elsa. She just made me a delicious lunch. I've been doing emails and stuff this morning. I was looking for a new email client. Not to totally replace Gmail, but I don't know. I just keep wanting to try something different. On the tablet, I was using it, and it was just really annoying me the way the copying, like selecting and copying on the Gmail app was working. Of course, I wasn't sure if there was anything that could do it better, but it was really annoying this morning. And I was pushing it with split screen and floating apps also open, and keyboard attached, and using the pen, and so many things. I get it. It is pushing it in a way, but it just seems like it shouldn't be acting like that. So I ended up going with this app called Fairmail, Fairmail. No, Fair Email, Fairemail. I ended up already paying for it. These apps that are like this, the guys put so much effort into them, and they're charging, this guy is charging €7 and something, for lifetime access. That's pretty good. I was thinking about a similar thing with these bags, that if there was something that you thought was necessary to be fixed, send it back and I'll fix it. I think that's, for me, that would be reasonable. I suspect that won't happen much. And if it does, I will fix it. So, it works for me. So the lifetime of that app, which requires for sure more development, but you're dealing with way more people and sort of an ongoing, already finished product that can sort of evolve in and of itself. You can like evolve bags as you have them by sewing something new to it, but it's not, I don't recommend that. You have to think about that, and if it is possible, maybe you can do it. I have done it with other bags, but it is sort of a Frankenstein style look to it. But with an app, it's not like that. You can add whatever you want, and it's just better or worse. But this app actually, it took me maybe 6 hours this morning messing with it. Looking at first, you're looking at this thing that is so much more complicated than Gmail. So many more options and things you can customize. And at first, I'm just glazing over it, just like looking at fabric and going, okay, how is this gonna happen? But then I was like, wait a minute. People are saying this thing is good. They're sticking with it. Let me just try to focus on it, And yeah, I did for 6 hours. And it's working really well. It's all, man, how many settings are there? I edited so many things. And really the only way you're going to be able to do this is try to use it and learn what you need to know. Yeah. So that's what I did. So it's all set up. It's done because I did it along the way while learning it. And that's how cool is that? Like, if I could learn how to play the guitar that easily, that would be cool. Learn the guitar in 6 hours. The guitar is way more difficult. I think it would probably be, not on the complexity. This is not on the complexity, but it does take, you need to get a little stamina in your fingers and hands, but guitar is crazy. I'm a runner. I love to run. People would not be able to just run like I do immediately, but they could go out and run. They could immediately. You can't just play the guitar immediately. This you can do. These things are so simple, that you can do them. The guitar is not next level. It's many more levels of mental specificity, I would think. My brain is just did not grow that way to think about that specific thing in that way. I would love to know more about that in a way, because we think about things, alcohol, a tendency to drink, or, is it in your genes? Is playing the guitar, like the being so, what is that? Mind-hand coordinated? Or you're thinking, okay, I need to play, and I'm going like this. Whereas ping pong, you're seeing the ball and you're hitting it. So your hand, eye, and brain. But with this, you're sort of thinking it or feeling it. It'd be almost like playing ping pong blindfolded. Of course, at the beginning you are looking at it, but then you're, and you can't play ping pong like that. You have to see it. Anyway, how in the world did we get on that? This is a weird thing for me, and is the fact that I would say something like we, and there's no one actually here, and I'm talking to no one. That's something that is not lost on me. It's very weird. Sometimes I'm watching guys and I'm just thinking, you know, I am watching them and it feels like there are two of us. But in fact, that's not exactly true, you know? In fact, he doesn't know, or they don't know that I exist. And, you know, I exist. I'm a person that might be watching their channel. So there's an existence that way, but not specifically. Where you're watching them specifically. And of course, this happens on movies and stuff like that. Yeah, you ready? You almost? Okay, well, I'm ready. I'm waiting on you, kind of. I'm recording a video, but I'm ready for you. All right, let's do it. And we'll keep. Hi.
Hi.
All right. Are you shy? You're very shy.
I'm shy.
You're very shy.
Very shy.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this and start a new video. Or should I just turn it in? No, I've been shooting this in portrait.